What is going on, guys? Predator458 and welcome back to my channel. Today's video we're going to be taking a look at the Fuso, but we're going to start with a little clip. Quite a sad clip. As many of you know, this aim assist mod is pissing a lot of people off. And well, this is a clip of being on the receiving end of it. As you can see, I mean, these guys are at max range. They've just fired a full broadside. You know, no need for ranging shots. No, nothing. I've already taken one citadel hit, and things are not going to get any better. Now, we've lost sight of each other behind this mountain, but do you think that's going to stop them? Oh, no, no, no. I'm going to let off a full broadside at that because I knew what was coming, and you can see rounds already on the way, and those were in all likelihood fired before they could even actually see my ship, so that's a clear indicator that you know, they have the line with the cross. And there we go, 2 citadel hits. And I mean, this was literally 2 minutes into the battle and I'm down to 12,000 health already. So personally, I really cannot wait for the next big patch for World of Warships that's going to stop this kind of shit from happening. Because I really I almost don't want to play Battleships. Because, you know, of other people using it and they can just wreck your face. And now, of course, torpedo bombers are coming in. But, yeah, to anyone who says aim assist mod doesn't help, please, you know, from max range, getting 3 citadel hits within the space of 2 minutes, you know. And of course, maybe they weren't. Maybe they were just really good. But anyway, that is it for this little sad rant clip. So let's head on to today's actual gameplay. Alright guys, and welcome to the gameplay footage itself, where we are not going to be talking about aim assist mods or anything sad and depressing like that that's going on in World of Warships at the moment. As you can see, we've already locked all our guns over to the starboard side because we're going to be heading up towards sea. So those are going to be aimed and ready to fire when we find something. Now this commentary is being recorded, sorry. This is post commentary. I just, you know, played this game earlier tonight, recorded it anyway. It's not the greatest, but I decided to use it because I haven't really posted many videos recently. The last one I did was on Wednesday, and I haven't been playing much stuff to put on the channel. This is partly because a good friend of mine has recently decided to try his hand at War Thunder, and I've been, you know, going back to the early tiers with him and showing him the ropes and that sort of thing. So we fired our ranging shots at this Kongo. They're looking pretty good. We get 2 hits for a measly 267 damage, but a hit's a hit, so we fire off the rest of our guns at him. I think we're going to get a few more hits. Yeah, 3 hits for 4,000 damage, so that's not bad. Unfortunately, no citadel hits. Honestly, I still have no idea how to get them at range. I mean, I know where the citadels are located, you know, underneath the turrets, the smokestacks, that sort of thing. But actually hitting them, I don't know exactly what I'm doing wrong. But here I'm trying something a little bit different to what I normally do. I'm firing off a shot every 5 seconds or so. So there's a constant stream of shells heading towards him, and you know, you can see we're on target. We're getting hits generally, but no citadel hits. And I mean, even when something looks good, still doesn't tend to hit the citadel for me. So here we've got this cruiser who's plowing into the side of our Warspite. And here we can see an enemy Warspite who's going rather slowly. So we've only got, we had 1 turret ready when we clicked, so only 1 turret fired. But yeah, this cruiser caused the Warspite to take a torpedo, and it took a torpedo itself. So I don't know exactly what this guy's doing. But as you can see, there's a hell of a lot of enemy ships on this side, so we're going to fire off our full broadside at the Kongo there. We get 4 hits, knock out one of his turrets, And now we're going to turn hard to port. We've been set on fire, but we're going to put that out with our repair kit, if you will. We get 2 hits onto that cruiser for 5,000 damage, which is not bad at all. Now, this was my first game back in World of Warships for a little while, so my accuracy is a bit off with this with the Fuso. As you can see there, I mean, that could have been an easy kill if I had aimed it a little bit better. But you can't hit everything all the time, so we're going to fire again. I think we will have 1 turret ready. Fire the shots, and these are going to splice them. One's going to go in front, one's going to go behind. Obviously, while I haven't been playing World of Warships, I also haven't been praying to RNGesus. And here we're going to fire everything else that's ready. But unfortunately, he's going to be hit by torpedoes and sunk before they can get there, because that probably would have been a kill if he hadn't taken a spread of torpedoes as well. So we're going to continue our turn around this little island. You can see there's now a Kongo, which is within 9 kilometers of us. Now, this game, unfortunately, we're not going to survive, but the team does win. Unfortunately, we kind of get swatted out the sea, like sea flies, I guess you could say. But we critically damage again. But yeah, I mean, the team gets, destroyed. Quite a few of them get destroyed. You know, we're down on numbers, and then at the end I'm able to sort of pull my weight a bit and pull it back a bit. So we're going to continue firing at this Kongo. Looking now, perhaps I probably should have switched to the Warspite behind him, because we are going to fire, and 2 of our shells are going to go straight into the side of the mountain. Fire again, and I think this one's also going to hit him, but nothing too impressive, I don't think. 2 hits for 3,800, so not bad. But yeah, the Fuso is a really, really nice battleship, and he takes a torpedo, I think, and he is gone. I really enjoy the Fuso, and the Kongo is a great battleship, or battle cruiser, I suppose you might want to call it. I'm not sure. I mean, Japan referred to it as a fast battleship. And this Fuso is, he looks to be dead in the water. So we're going to aim, fire a full broadside at him. And we're going to get a few hits, but nothing special. Again, RNG was just not really on my side. Some of them fell short. I wouldn't have said they should have. I mean, thought they was aimed properly, but anyway. And now it seems like he's backing up a little bit, so when they are reloaded, we'll fire a little bit behind him, or a little bit further back on his ship itself. And this is a pretty decent salvo. We don't get any Citadel hits again, but we get a lot of hits, and here it comes. 6 hits, 13,000 damage. Now again, I mean, that looked to me like it was all over the Citadel area, you know, a lot of those hits around his turrets. So, I'm not sure why I didn't get any, but what can you do? Eventually I will figure it out. So now we got this Warspite, who is also dead in the water. We're going to take the shots, full broadside, and we're going at half speed, so we can sort of maximize our time on target. And we did get a Citadel hit there. 6 hits, 15,000 damage, but 11,000 of that would have been from that single Citadel hit, so the rest of the shells didn't do a whole lot. But the Kongo, as I was saying, you know, it's a really, really nice ship, and here he takes 2 torpedo hits. It's quite, you know, it's nice and fast. It's pretty maneuverable for a battleship. But I don't think I would trade the extra guns, the 2 extra turrets that the Fuso has, for the speed and maneuverability advantages that the Kongo has. I think this so far is definitely my favorite battleship. I have unlocked the Nagato as well, and here we get set on fire, but we have our repair kit immediately available. I have unlocked the Nagato. I've only played 1 or 2 games in it. I didn't particularly enjoy it. You do have bigger guns, you go up to 16-inch guns, but then you've only got 4 turrets. So we fire our full broadside at that Yubari, I think we do manage to get 3 hits for 3,700 damage. So again, nothing terribly special there. But now more worrying than anything is that we now have a destroyer within 4 kilometers of us. And you can see he's already launching his torpedoes, and all of my turrets are on target. And here I mess up a little bit. I'm constantly, a lot of the time when I fire at ships, I tend to hit like the rear section of the ship. So I'm constantly trying to remind myself to fire a bit further in front than I think I need to. And in that case, I shouldn't have taken my advice, because they all went in front of him and I only got 1 hit. But we've got 6 torpedoes coming our way. We are on fire, but our repair will be up in 6 seconds. So we'll put that out as soon as it's up. Switching targets now to the Yubari. All our guns are loaded, but we're just going to fire one turret at him, because I can see the torpedoes coming in, and I wasn't sure if the torpedoes would get there before my shells did. My shells got there first, so if I had fired a full broadside, I could have potentially had that kill, but he takes a torpedo, and he is out of the match. But as you can see now, we only have 2 battleships, 2 destroyers, and an aircraft carrier left, compared to the enemy team, 2 battleships, 2 cruisers, 2 destroyers, and an aircraft carrier. So we're 120 points or so down at the moment. Things are not looking terribly good. And we've got this destroyer now. We fire our first salvo. Obviously the little speedboat manages to dodge out the way. Hitting destroyers with these guns is always difficult. Now we're going to sort of individually fire our guns, see if we can get anything. Firing armor piercing, unfortunately, which is not ideal, but there are, quite a few other targets around, and if I was in a cruiser, I would have switched to HE, no problem. But in a battleship, with a 30-second reload, you never know what's going to happen, so I tend to just run armor piercing the whole time, because a cruiser, even with a cruiser, you'll still want to fire AP, unless it's like a St. Louis or something. And those look good, but they landed a little bit in front of him. So here we got this other cruiser. Take a shot, managed to get a hit for 267 damage, so nothing impressive there. Now we're having to turn towards the map border in order to avoid this spread of torpedoes. And as soon as we can, we will turn to port away from the map border. And those shells landed just a little bit behind him, so we fire off another 2 guns, and those were just in front. Again, that kind of looked like the elevation of the guns was high enough, but I guess not. So we're going hard to port now to try and prevent ourselves from running into the map border, and we're just going to scrape past it, so no problems here. We've got a full broadside ready for this destroyer. Take the lead, fire 2 shots, but now we've got the cruiser, he's back in sight, and there's nothing I can do to avoid these torpedoes. We're going to individually fire all our guns in quick succession at the cruiser. Only managed to get 1 hit, and we've taken big damage, but our repair is ready almost perfectly in time. So we stopped the flooding, but we are now down to 8,700 health, and we've just used our heal ability. We got 1 turret ready. We take the shot at the destroyer, and he's now got another spread of torpedoes. We hit him, and we managed to sink him. Now I'm desperately trying to get my guns on target before we take this torpedo spread, because there's nothing I can really do. The Fuso is not particularly maneuverable. We get 5 hits, and we manage to sink him. And with that shot, we even out the numbers. We both have 1 aircraft carrier, 1 battleship, and 1 destroyer. So in the end there, managed to even things out and help my team. So let's head off to the results. Alright, so as you can see, we did manage to win that game. through a little bit of help by me at the end, helping to even out the numbers by taking out those 2 kills at the very end. But this wasn't the greatest game I've ever had in the Fuso. As I said during the video, you know, I haven't really done a bit lax with my videos lately, so I wanted to put something up for Monday, so this is going to be it. But as to our performance, as you can see, we got 56 hits, 1 hit to Citadel. We shot down 9 aircraft, critically damaged the ship 4 times and destroyed 2. We received 152,386 money, 2,357 research points, and 117 free research, and I believe this was on my first victory of the day with the Fuso. As for the team score, second place for the team, not too far off the top guys, so that's not bad at all. As for the detailed report, actually 80,399 damage, which is not bad at all. Those are 54 hits, as I said. So yeah, that is it for today's video and today's look at the Fuso. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button and maybe consider subscribing for more World of Warships content, as well as War Thunder, which I need to get back to, and you know, a few other things. But yeah, that is it for today. Thank you very much for stopping by, ladies and gentlemen. This is Predator 458 signing off, and I'll see you guys next time.